Many music artists need managers due to the fact that they're being overwhelmed with the music business itself. All right, you're struggling to find this compatible manager that will work for you. And all this came about really because you needed somebody to help you maintain and manage all of the music business processes of it. Key emphasis on the business part. So I can get why you're a bit fed up at this point. So balancing artistic integrity and commercial success will be key when you're going to hire this manager. So I'm going to show you a few steps that you need to take and some questions that you need to ask before you hire your first manager. Coming up right here on the Music Money Makeover Show. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Music Money Makeover Show. My name is Casey Graham. I've been in your position from having two managers myself to becoming a manager as well. And I gotta say, from learning from both sides of the coin and then actually having a mentor that was an A-list manager for some pretty prominent artists, I compiled today's video with my experiences, and I'm going to give you everything that I've learned so that you can hire the best manager possible for the position that you're in right now. So check it out. So the first place we want to look at right here is our personality type. Now, let's talk about the artistic manager. I'm quite sure a lot of you all may have come across these people in your path already. See, an artistic manager will not only understand and appreciate your creative vision, but will also help you eliminate self-doubt and boost your confidence in your artistic direction. And this type of manager will emphasize the importance of artistic freedom and expression in your career. However, this just adds a mega boost to your creative business. And in order for this person to be useful, they must be creative at operations to be a good choice. So this person, if this, like, I see a lot of people who have managers who come along and they're in the studio all the time helping them create and doing all this stuff. You don't want that type of manager. It's great to have creative input and, oh, I'm your creative director and all of this stuff like that. And I'm going to help you with your creative vision and all of that. Your creative director, that creative person that you rely on, should not be your manager. Because we're going to talk about a few things that this manager is going to have to hold in their tool case, in their tool bag, that's really going to help you out. So the artistic manager is not going to be the one for you because, like I said, it just gives you a creative boost to all things creative. That's not really helping us. You're the creative. You're the main spotlight superstar. We don't need another person trying to help us create, because that's what we got producers and songwriters and fashion designers and photographers and all these people for. And the marketing team for once you get one. All right. Next is the entrepreneurial manager. You're going to see that this one kind of straddles the fence between this and our next manager. On the other hand, an entrepreneurial manager is skilled in strategically growing your brand and income. Okay. They can make sound business decisions, helping you build confidence in their ability to balance art and commerce for a sustainable career. Here's the however. Creating strategic strategies is only great if you can run the playbook. So now we have a situation where this person is not so artistic, but they're artistic with business strategy. Okay. They can create great business strategy, but they're also not going to get down in the trenches and actually do what they said they were going to do. They may do a couple things, but they're like, I really don't know. Maybe we need to get this person, this and that. We got to get this. We got to do this. I need you to do this too. Oh, by the way, that thing. I don't know. We don't want those type of answers. You get what I'm saying? We can't have that. It's great to have great strategy because we need it to win. But without someone who can execute on that playbook, it's kind of a waste of time. We're spinning our wheels here, and you'll begin to see it, okay? Just follow me along today's video. Next, we have the operational manager. Lastly, an operator-type manager can efficiently handle day-to-day operations and logistics, reducing your stress and allowing you to delegate tasks. Now, a well-organized career is essential for maximizing your creative input. Or output, and this type of manager will help you achieve that balance. If this manager has a great strategy like the one previously, the entrepreneurial type, then you've got a winning personality type. We need somebody who can make the day-to-day happen, can make these gears turn for us, because to the entire engine, like you're like the engine and you got oil in it, but you got to make the gears turn. So you need the belt and the fan and all that stuff to really make everything happen for you. We need that person. We need the driver. You get what I'm saying? And that person is going to help us drive the bus. Now, if you're the artist trying to drive the bus, we're not really going too far. So you need someone that can handle your day-to-day logistics, who's really organized, punctual, coming in there with calendars and Google calendars and Zoom meeting links and all types of stuff and making it happen. But not somebody who's just going to schedule. We all know the operational manager who's just sitting there setting up meetings and they're pointless. I'm going to set you a meeting up with this piano player over here. All right, I'm going to set you a meeting up with this photographer and we're going to get this, that. I'm going to set you a meeting. And they're just setting up meetings looking busy. We don't want the busy person, right? We want the person who's going to say, hey, we're going to make this strategy. This is going to be our playbook that we're going to roll with. And then we're going to start to build our operations on top of this playbook and the strategy that we're working with. Does that make sense? Cool. All right, everybody, break. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? That's what we want, not the busy person. Check this out. Skill set is next. We got to talk about skill set. Now, sales manager, here we go. This is a crucial point here. Another critical aspect to consider when hiring an artist manager is their skill set. A manager with a proven track record in negotiating deals and securing opportunities can help you build a successful career. Trusting their sales skills and ability to represent your best interests is vital. Just make sure this person is dedicated to selling you to tasteful outlets, as a seller will want to sell music to a deaf person for the sake of getting money. That's just what salespeople do. So when you have someone who has, let's say we have the entrepreneurial manager or the operational manager, and they're really great at sales, right? They're going to sell you every which way, where, how, wherever, in every nook and cranny. Now, in the beginning, it might seem cool because you're like, yo, we getting money right now. But then you start doing shows in a place where you're not supposed to be, like in a skating rink. And it's like, yo, we're doing a kids show today, but I'm a 30-year-old rapper. Like, why would I be doing a kids show at a skating rink? Man, but they got the bag. Yo. So salespeople do that. And you got to keep the manager in check. They can't be too crazy with their sales. Now, here's where the 30-year-old rapper is going to come in. What if they don't have a proven track record but want to manage me? Okay. Ask them this. Say, I'm a 30-year-old rapper, hip-hop artist, rather, from Long Beach, California, with a fan base in these top 3 markets, L.A., San Diego, and Phoenix, Arizona. Okay? My followers, a list of average followers is like Instagram is something like 15,000. Spotify monthly listeners sit around, 9,000 monthly listeners. So that's pretty high based on your Instagram following. My YouTube subscribers are something like 1,500 and yada, yada, yada. You can go down the list. All right. Now, in a nutshell, hypothetically speaking, how would you sell me, my music, my live show, and my brand to consumers and other businesses? So let me run through it without doing the ramble on again. I'm a 30-year-old hip-hop artist from Long Beach, California, with a fan base in L.A., San Diego, and Phoenix, Arizona. I got an average following count of about 12,000 followers across the board. In a nutshell, hypothetically speaking, how would you sell me, my music, and my live show and my brand to consumers and other businesses? Now, in order to sell you, I'm missing a point, but that's a question that you can ask. You run that play right there. You run that prompt. You ask this new manager, how can they do that? And a good seller will give you a hypothetical answer in a quick 2 to 3 minute explanation. Now, this is how you know the person has some knowledge to go the distance. If the manager can't answer that question right there, the new manager, the new candidate, they'll move on to the next. It shouldn't take them long. If they got to take more than 60 seconds to think about it, to give you a good, solid answer, we got to move on to the next. That prompt right there will help you out. I think you should probably write that one down. Now, promotions manager. Check this out right here. This is important. Secondly, a manager with expertise in creating promotional strategies and campaigns can generate exposure for you as an artist. Having confidence in your manager's ability to effectively promote your work and expand your reach is essential. However, just because a promotions manager knows how to move and promote in the market doesn't mean he or she knows how to sell. This is why this manager is in the second position. You see what I'm saying? We put the sales manager first because we need somebody who knows how to sell. So here's what we're going to have to look for. If this person promotes, cool, and you want to go with them, hey, they're really great at promotion. I need a lot of promotion. Yeah, you might need promotion now. Let's just run the train on that one. Let's see how it goes. All right. Train's rolling down the track. Promotion's looking good. But we hit a snag. We realize that our promotion is done with our initial product. They were great at strategy. They created a great marketing strategy for us. They created some great promotion strategies for us. We executed on those strategies. We got some things happening. And from that promotion, they were able to procure some deals for us. However, they weren't proactive in getting the deals. So they used their promotion skills to get the deal, like a fishing rod, versus actually jumping in the lake to grab the fish with their bare hands. And sometimes you need that type of manager to go get the bigger deals. So if the promotion manager runs out of steam, then we have to look for a bigger manager, which goes back to the sales manager that we're looking for. Okay. Now, and I'm going backwards down the list. Content manager. A manager with experience in content creation can guide you in creating and marketing high quality content. Recognizing the significance of well-produced content and strategic marketing is crucial for your long-term success in the music industry. However, we must use our sales prompt to ask them if they know how to sell, because if they don't know how to sell, then we've just got a boost to our creative division of the company and not enough boost to sell in the market. Content will take us a ways down the road, but it won't get us the money we need to survive unless we create an effective product to sell in the marketplace. So picture this. Your content creator manager creates amazing content. Okay, well, we've got things to do musically. We got to sell music, so that, is going to kind of put you in a position as an artist to do a little bit more heavy lifting on the business side than maybe you wanted to do. Now, this content manager is going to be very structured. All right. They're going to really know how to manage processes. Okay. But when it comes to procuring the deals, again, here we go. We have to look. If this content manager is going to use the content that they built for you, and then they're going to go out and say, all right, we're going to get deals based on the social media profiles that we built up. And they go and they execute on those deals, maybe they could slide up front to the sales side. But if they don't possess that drive to say, okay, we're going to create content. This content is going to boost your profiles, your email list, the traffic to your website and all of that. And then we're going to take that and then we're going to sell it to brands and get deals based on that. And then we're going to take that money, funnel it back into the music and further and keep building it. If they're not coming with an answer like that, then our content manager falls short of what we're looking for. That is one strategy. All right. So they're using their strength to procure the deals that you need to move forward. Now, if that's not what you want, you got to be clear about what you want. That's why I'm going through this list. Let's keep falling to the bottom. A marketing manager. Now, a marketing manager is almost an afterthought, because if this is their only skill set, then you're looking at a person who won't take action when it comes to the whole picture of your career. Marketing skills are necessary, but remember, your manager is the person who you put in charge to run your ship, to drive your bus. So again, a sales manager will always be king. Now, if you can design the strategy, this goes back to our entrepreneurial type of manager. The skill set is the marketing skill set. If this person designs a marketing plan for you, hey, we're going to roll you out to this market. Okay, with what? Right? Well, we're going to get, we're going to do all our typical stuff. We're going to shoot the music videos. Hey, they might even be good. They might say we're going to shoot micro music videos. We're going to take photos and we're going to make you look good for the market. We're going to push you out into the market and we're going to have a rollout. Okay. And then what? Like what deals are you trying to procure? Like, this is why the content manager is better, because they can kind of run a marketing plan for you. Someone that builds strictly a marketing plan and tries to execute on it is not going to be strong enough. Now, a manager possessing marketing skills is different. But if this is their strongest skill set and they lack the content management thing, and they're not really good at promotions, and they really aren't good at sales, then we're not really winning at this point. A marketing plan does us no good. I could pay for a marketing plan and then go help find somebody help me execute it if I wanted it to. So you're not looking for a manager that strictly has marketing skills. Okay, they got to have a tool bag of skills. This is our last person right here. Managing your music is this person's strong suit. You might as well call them a music administrator. They know a little bit about marketing and promotions, but a lot about managing your catalog. This simply isn't your guy or gal. Keep these people out of the way. I mean, these people know about managing but not an artist manager. Like, they have management skills over catalog. This is typically a publisher. You know what I mean? This person is just in the wrong place. Y'all met at the wrong time. They possess management skills, but not over a physical person. Over intellectual property is what they're best suited for. This ain't what you want. All right. Now, how can I trust the manager to make the best decisions for my career? Well, you have to make sure you're in accord with the manager. If you let them take the reins, then they will do what's best for them, even though they're thinking about you. Okay. So in the beginning, everybody's good. You sign contracts. It's happy. The train's rolling down the track. You know what I'm saying? Things are getting done. By 9 months, some of that work y'all started to put in is set to come due. All right. But then eventually people start to get tired. The grind sets in. Sometimes people don't feel like getting up to do something. And we have to keep everybody in check. And the manager has to stay in check with themselves. If this happens, maybe you slack off as an artist because you started getting help from the manager. So you slack off doing things. And maybe they don't know how to motivate you to get you back on track the right way because they're still learning your personality. All in all, this manager is going to start to make decisions for themselves if the money don't start rolling in at a nice rate. It's going to become self-preservation. So the decisions that they make for themselves will ultimately help you, but it's going to line their pockets first. So all energy needs to stay up, and you all need to stay on one accord, and you need to work together. Okay. How do I know if a manager has the necessary skills and experience to help me succeed? Well, use your judgment and intuition, then follow my prompt from earlier in the video as a starting point. I'm a blank-year-old blank artist from city state with a fan base in these top 3 markets 1, 2, 3, with the following of an average list of followers. And in a nutshell, hypothetically speaking, how would you sell me, my music, my live show, and my brand to consumers and other businesses? Run that question, wait for the answer, and see what happens. You'll get your answer out of it. And then you're just going to ask them, well, what kind of skills do you have? And then you can go down that list, and then you'll find out. Now, will hiring a manager change the way I approach my music and creativity? Yes, but only for the better in most cases. And unless they are terrible managers or lack some of these skill sets, it's not really going to affect your creativity too much. If they affect your creativity, get them out of there, because that's not what they're there for. They're there to enhance the operations of your business. Okay. Now, before the manager gets in to your business, there are things that you need to have in place that let you know that, number one, you're ready, but it also lets the manager know that, no, you're not going to come in and do what you please with what I have going on. There are already things in place so that you can just come in and begin to get to work. Okay. I already got my business set up. I just need you to help manage it. And we're going to do that with something I like to call the 60-day record label. Now, I created this course as a framework to establish your record label in a perfect 60-day sequence. Because no matter who you are, songwriter, producer, artist, whatever, if you're releasing music on your own, you're going to need what's inside of this thing. Like the LLC in the bank account, which is something a lot of people do not establish early on in the game. I built both of these to protect you with some base level anonymity, and I put the two together flawlessly so you won't have any issues. And then we're going to set up your records and publishing division to collect domestic and international publishing royalties without the middleman taking 15%. Okay? There's a reason for that, because when your manager comes into play, you need to have a clean publishing slate. Going to Songtrust is not exactly an idea of a clean publishing slate, because as the manager begins to build you, they're going to want to go get a deal, and you don't want to have all your songs spread out all over the place. Okay? Now, we want to utilize the contract templates inside so you can actually learn what you're up against and what your manager will be up against and helping you handle the processes of in this business. So things are not just thrown at you. So I put templates in there and explainer videos in there so that you can better understand how this game works. Now, all this stuff is covered in addition to everything else, like split sheets and templates and all that stuff. BMI, ASCAP, Sound Exchange, MLC, Music Reports, Harry Fox Agency, Illuminate, All Music, ISRC.com, music distributors, and much more. This course will always be updated as you have your lifetime subscription. Now, your question is, how much is it? It's $275 or 5 easy payments of $55. It's not too much, but it's a lot to put you way ahead in the game. Okay? Book a 1-hour call with me if you have any questions. I highly recommend it. A lot of you all are really slamming my Instagram DMs and my questions on the contact form. I can't really get to you all, so book a call on musicmoneymakeover.com, and especially after you finish the course, so we can develop a strategy for you, all right, to push forward and win in this game. Now, grab the free stuff below if this is your first time watching the channel. I highly recommend it. But hiring the right manager with the right skill set means increased exposure and fan base, balanced artistic integrity and commercial success, enhanced career growth and income. That's one of the main things. Reduce stress and increase focus on creativity. Hopefully, if they're good strategists, they will make that happen. Improve decision making with expert guidance and efficient management of daily operations and logistics. This right here puts you in a position to be in the winner circle of the industry. People know you now. The money's rolling in. You can live off of it now. You can pay people off of it now. It's starting to make sense. This picture right here, coupled with the 60-day record label course for the foundation, is really going to help you, because you're probably right here right now. A continued struggle to balance art and business, limited growth opportunities due to lack of professional management, and persistent feelings of being overwhelmed and stressed. I'm going to tell you this. If you're right here, it's okay. You're probably piling too much on your plate, okay? So I do want you to focus on the fact that you need to work on creativity first, but I also want you to build a foundation so the manager can be ready to go when you're ready to hire them. And you need to do that with the 60-day record label course. All right? Get right here. This is where you want to be. All right, you guys, hopefully you've taken in what we talked about today, and you take this stuff and you apply it so that you can find that manager that's really going to help you succeed. You know what I mean? I don't look down on managers. I know some of this stuff may seem a little tough in today's video, but if you take some of this into account, and artists, if you take this into account, then you can really have a successful career with, you guys together as partners and make something really impactful happen in this industry. All right, everybody, if you make music, you should always make money. Jump into the 60-day record label course down below. Download the free stuff below. Book a call on musicmoneymakeover.com, and I'll see you next time. Peace.